I'm just going live, watching the birds, trying to capture any of their sounds. Sometimes I use the bird sounds that I record with some of my music. Hi friends, I'm trying to stay a little bit quiet and capture the bird sounds alone. They may not be very loud right now, but as the spring and summer go on, they'll be louder and louder. And this is how I capture the bird sounds that are in my music, like Messages from Birds is a bunch of repeated moments of me sitting here recording the birds, and then I layered them together. Emotions with Birds, my newest flute album, or my newest flute EP with 2 songs that came out on the spring equinox. That was from a bird recording where I was sitting out front, like in a different space in my yard, just being quiet and recording the birds. But I thought, why not go live and share it? And I can still have the video from the live replay, because I thought maybe someone else out there might need a moment of peace to sit and watch the birds, and the squirrels may come, and we'll just be quiet and see what happens. Thank you for being here. Ciao, Enrico. Thanks for being here. I record bird sounds like this from my yard and layer them together to make backgrounds or transitional sounds and layers to my instrumental music. So I thought I might as well go live and share the sounds with others who might be looking for a moment of peace. I'm not going to talk a whole lot. I'll let the birds talk. They're not very loud right now, but it's early in the season. I think as the spring and summer go on, they'll get louder and louder. I just saw a butterfly, but it wasn't on camera. I'm sorry if I forgot to say hi to people. I'm trying to be quiet to capture the bird sounds a little bit more, because this is how I capture the sounds for my music. And I layer the sounds together like from different clips over time when they're kind of soft like this. And I was just sitting here recording, but I decided to go live in case there was anyone else out there that wanted just a quiet moment of peace with the birds and the squirrels. I hate when those cats come around and try to get my birds. I love animals, and I've always had dogs, and I've had cats before and everything, but I think people should be made to keep their cats in their yards the same way dog owners have to keep their dogs in their yards. I don't think they should be allowed to let their cats roam around in other people's yards. That's just my opinion. Hi, for anyone new, I am recording the bird sounds. I use the bird sound recordings in my official music releases as background. Like, I make ambient instrumental meditation sounds, and this is how I capture some of the bird sounds that you hear in my music. Sometimes it's just one recording, sometimes it's layered bird sounds together. There was just a cat that scared some birds away, so it may be a minute before more come back, but there's a blue jay. I'm going to try to stay more quiet to have clean sections of bird sounds to use. I just saw a white butterfly. That's my symbol from Celia. I'm trying to be kind of quiet because this is how I record the bird sounds that end up in some of my music. But a bunch of them were in the trees, and I was trying to readjust to take in the trees, but with this one I can't get it to tilt backwards very much this way, so I can't really get those trees. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. I had a burp. I was just about to say, I'm sorry for being quiet on my end, but I was sitting here recording the bird sounds as I do, and I decided to go live with it in case there was anyone else out there that wanted just like a quiet moment of peace with nature. And I can kind of sit back and do what I was already doing, but share the space with you. I turned my phone sideways just because I can take in more space. I feel like and this is how I record the sounds that make up the background ambient sounds in my music. I just sit here and record the bird sounds, and then when I'm editing a track and I need or want like bird sounds for it, I go and I listen to a whole bunch of recordings until I find just the right thing. Sometimes I layer a bunch of them together and make a new sound bed, like messages from birds. Sitting here listening and watching the birds is where I find my peace. So I'm sharing that with you, and I just saw the white butterfly again when I said find my peace. Sorry, I'm taking a drink. Hi friends, I'm trying to stay quiet I'm trying to stay quiet because I use these bird recordings for my music. But I do come back and chat every once in a while. What are each of these birds, or rather who? Hi Cynthia, hi Jeremiah. Right now I see cowbirds and mourning doves. And I'm not quite sure. That one little one it's probably a female cowbird, I think. I've seen blue jays today and grackles. I haven't seen starlings yet. I've seen a couple of squirrels. I was recording earlier sitting out here, and I decided to go live in case other people wanted to just tune in to the sounds and the peaceful stillness in nature. Like, I find my peace here with the birds, and then I use the bird sounds if there's not a lot of background noise or talking or things like that. I use those either one track at a time, or I layer them together to put in my music. And I thought I might as well go live to share the sounds with others. It's a little bit early in the season, so it's not as loud as it often gets, but they will have more and more and more as the year goes on, I think. That sounded like pigeons. Like, I'm behind the fence. In the fence I have food in a couple other places. This is where I most often see the blue jays and the squirrels, because it's behind the fence. Sometime I'll do a recording, or I'll do a live in different areas, like looking at the different bird feeders to show the different birds that come to the different sections. I think the pigeons usually land like right inside the fence where I have food on the ground, because maybe the other birds don't come there as much. I saw a woodpecker earlier too. Right now that's the blue jays that I can hear very prominently. I've had some different sections today where one time the mourning doves took over, where I heard them a lot. I was just thinking recently, I haven't made a sound, like, I haven't used them as the main bird sound in any of my music yet, I don't think. I've had blue jays prominent in a couple of my songs, and then just one prominent layered bird sound that I made a long time ago when I first started recording the birds, but then I saved it and used it in music a couple years ago in my song Messages from Birds. Sometimes when they're just kind of soft like this, I take recordings day to day to day and then just layer them and I've been kind of meditating and kind of napping a little bit here, so my mind is kind of blank. I think I see crows up on the hillside. I don't know if I can get him. I think they just flew away when I was about to. I think there were some crows up there, but one went running after another one that had some kind of food in its mouth, and then they all flew away. I forget what I was saying. Oh, like I could take some of the clips from today and just clip it into like 3-minute chunks and layer those chunks together, and the birds from different moments like overlap, and use that for a sound. That's kind of, whenever I made the messages from birds, the bird sound bed that's in that one, I used clips from multiple days and layered them together. I can't zoom in any further, but I think those are crows up there. It's hard to see them. There's a squirrel friend. Oh, that's so cool. Jeremiah, you said awesome sauce. Pigeons are thieves. The blue jays and mockingbirds are enemies here. I haven't seen mockingbirds around here. They may be here. I just didn't know what they were, but I haven't seen them. I just started getting pigeons last summer, and there are just maybe 3 or 4 of them that I ever see. But I got really excited when I saw them because it was like a throat chakra opening sign, I felt like. And the blue jays are very common here. They kind of come in waves and then they go away. It's getting close to the time the deer may show up, so I'm waiting a little bit longer to see if the deer show up like they did the last time I was sitting out here a couple days ago. But then they got scared by the birds and ran away. I may start doing this evening bird live more often, and I may once in a while bring an instrument with me to play a little bit of music, like back and forth with the birds. I've been considering that for a while, but I just haven't committed to it yet. Today I was just sitting here and I was recording the birds and it started raining, so I went to the porch. And then when it stopped, I came back and I was recording the birds and I was about to take a nap. And I thought, well, why not just go live so other people that want just a moment of quiet peace with the birds can just drop in and listen as well. And there will be more and more as spring and summer go on, like more and more birds, so it will get louder and louder. Oh, I had a low battery message. I'm probably gonna have to go soon. Just do it, Jeremiah. I'm sorry, I meant woodpeckers. Oh, okay. Yeah, the woodpeckers and the blue jays both like the peanuts, but they pretty much take their turns. Woodpeckers usually eat the bugs out of the trees anyway. And just do it like with the music and the lives. And my schedule is always changing. I never have the same day to day to day to day. Everything's always different, and I have so many different things that I work on. I don't like being stuck into one thing, so I just follow the energy, and when the moment's right, I do what's right for that moment, kind of thing. Today was just to relax with the birds. I'm still grieving the loss of my best friend. My dog passed away last Wednesday. It's been really hard for me because my days revolved around our time together and the things that we did, and she guided the things that we did together. Sometimes I really just need, like today, to sit here and record the bird sounds, just to have material, like it's just like a material gathering moment, but I'm also meditating and communing with nature and giving others the opportunity just to turn it on and listen. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to even watch. You just turn it on and listen. If I would shut up and you could hear the sounds, you know what I mean? It's just like a free moment of peace. Thanks for liking the live, Cynthia. Hold on a second. There's a little AI summary thing. It says, recording bird song for peaceful soundscape. Suggest a song to play. Oh, it's giving me tips. I guess I'm supposed to suggest like Emotions with Birds. That came out on 3/20. It's a 2-track EP, Emotions with Birds and Extra Emotions with Birds. And it was the bird sounds in those two songs were recorded in moments just like this. Just sitting still and quietly in my yard. I wonder if the deer will show up before my phone dies. I had a low battery message. I will need to go before too long, but I wonder if the deer will show up before that happens. I need to check my battery. I need to check my battery. %. I thought that was a 10% message earlier. So I can still wait just a little bit to see if the deer come. There's the white butterfly again. Oh no, that's yellow butterfly. It looks like a monarch butterfly maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it was a monarch or not, but it was yellow and black. What time is it? 6:47. Okay. The deer may come soon. I think maybe they come around 7-ish. I'm not sure. Either way, with the low battery message and the lawnmower, I'm not going to be able to use a lot of this now. But I still want to stay with the birds for just a little bit longer and see if I can catch the deer. Oh no, there's a cat. We're gonna scare the cat away because we don't want cats getting our birds. That's twice I've scared the cat away today. My dog would be proud if she were still here. There's the 10% battery message, low battery message. I'm still gonna see if it holds out just a little bit longer. that squirrel has had a lot to say. Sometimes the auto captions catch messages from the birds and the squirrels and the deer and things. And that squirrel's been talking for a while, so I'm hoping that some messages come through, like spirit animal messages from the squirrel. I need to check my battery again. %. I'm going to turn this way so I can see this a little bit better. I'm at 3%, so hold on. I'm going to do it this way. Changed my mind. My battery is getting very low, so I'm going to have to end this here. The deer haven't made it here yet, but maybe on the next time that I do a birds live, maybe we can hang out until the deer show up. Most of these birds look like cowbirds. The ones that are eating right now. Whoops, sorry. There's you, a flock of cowbirds. They have the black looking feathers and the brown head. That's how you can tell, I think, is by their brown head. And there's a blue jay. And I don't know where the squirrel went that was talking a lot just a little bit ago. or I would show it to you. Here's some more birds up in the tree. Maybe not. I can't find them. All right, but thank you for being here. I want to do this more often this spring and summer, probably not every day, but once in a while in the evenings with the birds. Sometimes early in the mornings with the birds. It just depends on my sleep schedule or my sleep cycle, whether I'm up more in the evening or in the morning. Thank you for being here. Have a great night. Bye.